it is time for us now to wrap up the show. The class of 2025 has given us tantalizing talent. And of course, we are not done yet. We still have our top 3 to announce. And I'm hoping you're getting the hints that we're throwing out by all the accolades that are in front of you. We did leave him out in the athletic segment, but do not worry. Leendert Koekemoer is the one to be the first of the 3. Let's give him a round of applause. Medima, let's speak to how he's done this 2025 season.
I mean, Koekemoer has been phenomenal. I mean, starts the season off sub 46 on his first race in the 400 meters, and he just continues to build on that. You know, goes to senior championships, and then he breaks that 31-year-old record by Rian Dempers. It was 45.15. He goes and puts it at 45.03, and then it goes to World Champs where he was alongside Akani there, youngster doing his thing, and of course they bring back that bronze medal in the 4x400 meter relay. So what has he not done this year?
You know what I'm saying. Jumping onto that, Akani, speak a little bit more about how things went in Tokyo with the 2 of you.
Leendert is Leendert, man. He's Mr. Records. Since Leendert came onto the scene, it's been records on records. Yeah. But, him being part of the team, he's been a good kid that's wanting to learn from us, and a kid that's just being a kid. In Japan, he was just being a kid trying to enjoy being in Japan, going out shopping, asking me, hey, Mr. AK, what can I get? What can I go do? But I'm just excited for his career. I'm excited for what he's doing. And the world has taken note of him. The world knows who Leendert Koekemoer is, And I'm excited to see him transition into a senior, go to next year and do wonders and just show the world how great he is.
He's hot on your heels, that's for sure. And with that being said, we do have a surprise for everybody that's watching. Leendert! Yeah! How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks to yourself.
It's really nice to have you here. I'm good, thank you. And now, how have you felt about this 2025 season?
I'm definitely quite surprised about my 25 season. I train very hard and I'm very proud of myself. And yeah, I train very hard, so I put in the work.
So what can we expect from you moving forward?
I'm not going to say that much, but I'm definitely going to try to push the boundaries in the upcoming years.
Okay, and now, as you can see, we're all here because you are top 3.
Yes.
How do you feel about making top 3?
I feel very proud of myself. I'm very glad for it. I worked very hard, so yeah.
So now it's time for my Oprah moment. You are the winner of 1,500 Rand Take a Lot coupon from our sponsors of the class of 2025. Let's give him a round of applause. Akani will give you your prize. Yeah.
Thank you, Uncle.
Hey, Uncle. Hey.
And now it is time for us to move on to our second athlete. So make sure that you're going to stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this one.
Thank you so much, Oliwan, and congratulations to Leendert. So we're moving forward to another one of our top 3 in our class of 2025. You might have thought that we were done with the rugby, but we're not. It is Marcus Miller. Gentlemen, what a talent.
I mean, special player. It's we spoke about the tank, about the pressures coming in, I think, but no more pressure sort of coming than Marcus Miller, and not only lived up to it and then some, not only as a captain, a leader. If I blink, he's scoring a try, and for me, it's not tries of running through the whole field. It's a fantastic support runner. The way he hits rucks and does all the dirty yards, and then when push comes to shove, he puts the class on. But what an incredible season! One of the best schoolboy seasons I've seen in a long time. And I mean, sport to me, he didn't stop from the start of the season to the end. I mean, the pole derby. I mean, the booty was fantastic, but just one of the best seasons I've seen.
Cooksy, number 2. Look, I'll tell you what. 36 tries, more than 50 try assists, and that's the impressive number for me, the try assists, because selfish players score tries. Brilliant players give try assists. And Marcus has never been a selfish player. It's never been about him. He comes from a fantastic family where they're so grounded, and he had a guy like Peter Rousseau in his corner, his coach, who could teach him absolutely everything about being humble and really being a presence out there. So one of the greatest schoolboy rugby players South Africa has ever seen. It is going to be a tough ask of him to keep that going into pro rugby. It just is.
Yeah.
But year on year, he's proven that he's the man for those tough tasks. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in the blue and white hoops. I think there was a lot of provinces chasing after him, Cooksey, but Western Province won that battle.
I'm personally very glad that he's coming to Western Province. You mentioned he's not a selfish player, but you also mentioned the number of tries he scored. 45% of the tries for Paul Gim this year. That would be extraordinary for a school ranked 30th in the country. But for a school ranked in the top 3 to score 45% of their tries in the year is just incredible. Yeah. And we interviewed him on Rugby on 216 along with Josh Neal. But what I was really struck by with Marcus was just how he was interacting with the other players, and that they were in the SA squad at the time. Just how down to earth he is, but also how everyone gets along so well, how friendly he is. And that, I think, sets him up so well to go far.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. And unfortunately, Marcus Miller couldn't join us in studio, but he left a video for us, so have a look.
If you're just joining us, in this show we're celebrating our top 30 athletes from the year. Right now we're joined with Marcus Miller. Marcus, you've had an extraordinary year, and we have a little bag down here. Taking you back through all you've been through, what are the standout highlights?
Through this year?
Through this year, yeah.
So I have a bit of awards here from the year. I'll take them out now. But from a team perspective, probably think beating Grey College in Bloemfontein was massive for us. And I think one that stands out is the Oakdale game here at Gim. It was huge for us. Under 16, we lost with 40 points or something. So it was at home. It was terrible for us. So it was quite a personal game. And Oakdale were very good this year. So it was massive for us beating them here.
Marcus, you also said that your dad helped to pack this bag, but that you actually had another 3 bags.
No.
With all the awards that you won this year. Is that correct?
No, I think this is just this.
No, we probably could have filled another couple of bags with all the awards. Can I take some out? Tell us what this one. Yeah, seems like the.
So this one is quite new. Like a week ago, I was at the Western Province Rugby Awards. And nice. I got this for Schoolboy Rugby Player of the Year, actually.
Lovely.
Yeah, from Western Province. This one was quite nice, yeah.
There's actually, let me see, I see a couple of names on there already.
Down here, those are the clubs, I think.
Oh, there we go. JC Mars, 2023. Yeah. Obviously, he's gone on to play for the Stormers. And the year before that, 2022, Zachary Porthen. So 2022 is Springbok, 2023 a Super Rugby player, and then 2025, Marcus Miller.
Was your name on that one, or?
Yeah. Oh no,
mine's not. No, my name's not. No, the trophy's not big enough. We don't go that far back.
I mean, there's more memorabilia. I see an SA under 18 CAF. What is the experience playing there?
That was amazing. This one is actually from last year, 2024, my grade 11 year. But yeah, amazing. This year as well, captaining the side, obviously a massive honor. It's such a learning experience. With junior box coaches coming to help us, under 20 coaches, what we learned through the EPG games, all that, just a little bit of like an introduction to how the Springboks does it and what the brand is all about. So yeah, that was absolutely amazing, like a life-changing experience, I'd say.
Yeah, I think Tim also, like, you know, when he speaks about that, you know, obviously as a schoolboy, you know, you train hard, you try and become better at your craft, which is playing rugby, but then there's so much more that goes with it, Marcus, and that you learn now also, you know, going into this environment like this, like the media stuff, like, you know, the influences from the outside. And I think what's important is to understand the Springbok culture and what it means to put the green and gold, to put that jersey on, and the responsibility that goes with that. It's not just playing the game, but it's everything around it. You know, how you treat other people outside of the rugby field, etc. So on the field, he's done exceptionally well, and I think he'll just grow even more, you know, off of the field as well. But also, and I'm looking at these 2 trophies now. You know, the consistency that he's shown. So here we've got 2. So the Wilderklawe event is quite a big event on the calendar every year. Wilderklawe Man of the Match 2024, Wilderklawe Man of the Match 2025. you had an exceptional grade 11 year, but also this year. Which one was your favorite?
My favorite, I would say, definitely this year. It was a different experience with how you play and what you feel on the field. Grade 11, I think it's a bit more like freedom. Do whatever you want. Nobody knows who you are. Don't have anything like to prove to anyone else. You have nothing to lose. I think matric you have a bit more responsibility in the team with leadership and all that. So, but it was way more fun just seeing what the other guys can do, helping them out wherever I can, and yeah, seeing how my players can grow. So matric was definitely
I mean, you speak about that expectation because I think we see it a lot. You know, someone breaks through in the grade 11 year because there's not really any expectations, and certainly you did that. And then it's difficult for them to capitalize on that and do the same the following year in their senior year. You had the added responsibility of being captain of the team. You had the added responsibility of being such a standout player the year before. When people start talking about expectations and you know and what kind of the possibilities are for you, does that scare you? Does it excite you?
More excitement, I think. I don't think it should scare you anyway, possibly, because I had a lot of help with coaches and my parents and my sisters as well, keeping my feet on the ground. And yeah, the coaches helped a lot with expectations. You just play your game. And I remember someone told me I would know if I'm playing up to my standard. Other people are always going to expect more than what you really can do. And you know personally what you can achieve. But I think it was really exciting with the expectations and all that. It's an honor to be in that position. So yeah, and just to be able to reach it, it's just fun. So yeah.
Yeah, and almost not looking too far ahead. You know, just focusing on kind of the next job. You mentioned that you're joining SAS next year. Obviously, the Western Province Academy or the Stormers system as such. Goals maybe for next year?
Yeah, I don't want to sound like arrogant or anything, but I think playing Currie Cup at the age of 19 is quite big. Yep. It would be massive for me. Just like training, I know the Stormers usually include a couple of juniors just in training, not playing or anything. That would be very nice for me, just seeing how things are done in the senior professional setup. Just get a bit of training and experience over there and playing a full season with the juniors, not missing any games and getting as much game time as I possibly can.
Marcus and like Tim, what I found obviously as a player with some of the disappointments that I had, some of the successes that I had, but now also post your rugby career, it's so important to have that stability almost at home and that support system. And I've been fortunate now to have met Marcus a number of years ago and got to know his family, his parents, and obviously know a lot of the coaches that he went through here at Paul Gym, and he has a fantastic support system which he mentioned. You now step into a totally different environment away from home. Coaches that you don't know. How important has that been in your career thus far?
I think, especially in this school, it was absolutely massive for the coaches, what they mean and how they introduce you in grade 8 under 14 with Mr. Stemmert. What he teaches you about not just for under 14, but what you're going to learn throughout your whole high school career. So that's been very big for me. My parents, what they have taught me, as I said earlier, keeping your feet on the ground and etc. And I think the coaches, especially this year, it's quite a professional setup at Balgham. How we do things, video analyzing, the way we train, training hours, all that, the amount we train. I think you ease into it going into next year. They kind of tell you how things are going to work, what you should expect. So I believe I'm prepared quite well, and I'm very glad I went through the whole system, knowing the things that I know now.
That's great to hear. It sounds like you have a really professional attitude to what's coming ahead of you, and I'm sure that'll really will help you as your journey grows. And John, you've been through this journey. You've played at the highest level. Marcus, you're at the beginning of your career. Is there any piece of advice that you would give as somebody that's been through it, has achieved and has done their best?
Yeah, look, I think the big thing, and when Marcus speaks like that, I think his and the little bit that I've got to know him, over a number of years, he does have his feet on the ground, which I think is an amazing starting point, taking into account what he has achieved. And he has achieved amazing things, not just the trophies that we see at the back, but everything else that's in the bag, and also everything that's been said about him. So he's got an amazing future in front of him. The reality, though, is that it's not a straight line. You want to be able to achieve something. You've got a goal in mind, and you want to achieve that, but it's never just a straight line towards that goal. Things will happen along the way. Things will affect your career. There might be a coach that maybe doesn't rate you at all, and you're playing your best, but he's not selecting you. It might be an injury. It might be something that happens in your family life, in your personal life. And I think those are the testing moments in your career, but also in life. And to be able to get through it, that's when you build character, and you take that character eventually onto the field again. So when you have a foundation in the way that he has, it certainly makes it so much easier, a support system that really helps him. But understanding that it'll be hard work, it'll be tough at times, but you can take comfort in the fact that he's got to this stage because of hard work, because of making it uncomfortable for himself, and being able to then perform on the field. So, I just love seeing guys, come through, enjoy what they're doing, and just go out and express themselves, because that's the only thing that he can do, is just play the game that he loves so much, not listen to the noise and all of that, but just do what he's been doing. And if you do that and you work hard, then normally it turns out pretty well. And it might not be the initial goal that you had, but you have success, and you kind of determine success in different ways. So I'm excited to see what he can, what he'll be doing. I'll certainly be following that career very closely. And hopefully, is there another award for the first year out of school? Like, do we have a top 30 for first year out of school performers?
Maybe that's something you should do on your show. We can bring them back.
Do that, eh?
Youngsters of the year.
Yeah, youngsters of the year. So hopefully in 12 months' time we can sit here again and speak about the successes that we've seen from Marcus. I get the great honor now to present Marcus with his coupon from Take A Lot, 1,500 Rand coupon that he can go spend at Take A Lot for making it into the top 3 of the class of 2025. Marcus, congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Spend it wisely now that you're not in the house anymore. But well done for a fantastic season.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, truly well done for all of you achieved. John, thank you for being here, for sharing your wisdom. We're going to kick it back to the class of 25.
Wow. Congratulations to Marcus Miller, man. Congratulations. And this top 3 has been brought to you by Under Armour and Take A Lot. So, the final athlete that is joining us in the top 3 of the class of 2025, brought to you by Under Armour and Take A Lot, is none other than Karabo Meso. Gentlemen, what an athlete.
What a player, man. Like, we've been speaking about her for years as if she's played for a long time, but still in high school. If you just take a look at what she has done and she has accomplished, having 100 in professional cricket versus the Knights. Remember that 128 very specifically as well. A couple of half centuries, but that's what people don't see. What people do see is what is in front of us, her accolades and her work for the South African team. Having played in the under-19 for South Africa, now graduating to the big girls, showcasing that skill in the ICC World Cup right now against India. Complete talent. Great for the future of South African cricket as well. Not even going far to the SA20 that she had, scoring 100 in the final. Shows that the big match temperament is also there. An absolute divine watch, Karabo Meso.
Chris, the importance of women in sports.
Well, look, it's obviously massive. I mean, end of the day, we want eyes on our game, and it doesn't matter whose eyes are watching. And what the ladies are doing in the sport of cricket is, apart from doing really, really well, and getting quite a few medals, even though it's not the one we wanted. They've still got the medals, and a lot of us men never got one, so it's fine. Well, don't joke about that. But what they are doing is it's creating a buzz around the game. And, you know, when you've got people watching the game of cricket, you know, everyone always talk about the SA20s and the Proteas and all of that. But when the ladies are playing, there's almost like there's a different vibe about it. And, you know, when they are doing so well, it creates dreams for not just little girls, it creates dreams for little boys, because they're watching, whether it's the Proteas or the Proteas ladies, we're still watching the Proteas perform. And, you know, it's the development of sport in our country is so important. You know, if you want to be one-sided, you're not going to progress.
Absolutely.
And if you're going to go sport is open for everybody. And that's the reality of they're all representing our country. And South Africa, that's what it's all about. Is doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you come from, we can all make it and we can all get to the biggest stage.
Most
and
definitely.
look, what the ladies have done in the last, let's call it 4 years, it's made our cricket unbelievably proud.
Most definitely. Gentlemen, I do have a surprise for you. All the way from the World Cup to our studio. Let's give it up for Karabo Meso. Yeah. Welcome. Shucks, I don't know where to start, hey? Like, tell us about, you know, your season, how the year has gone for you.
Oh, it's been a long year for me, but a good year too. You know, as 17-year-old turning 18 in Pakistan, you know.
Yeah.
It's a really great honor coming from an under-19 World Cup to the Women's Team World Cup. It's been amazing. I can't ask anything better than this.
Yeah, and just walk us through how did it feel being at the World Cup actually, and just, you know, taking all of that in.
It's quite, I'll say nervous, you know, playing against, you know, people who've watched on TV at a young age. I'm still young, you know. People like Amy Jones that I look up to, and then obviously after the game having a chat with her. It's just quite amazing to have different chats with different people around the world.
Wow. Chris, anything for Karabo?
I've got a two-parter. First of all, what's your experience of India, the craziness around it? You can talk us through that. And then my second question will be, what was the emotions going through the team, first of all, during that World Cup final?
Obviously, for me, it's my first World Cup with them. They looked quite chilled, and, you know, obviously nerves are a really good thing. You know, stepping out there, playing against India, not playing 11, actually just the whole India, you know, it's quite amazing, singing the national anthem. It's just was good vibes, and unfortunately we couldn't bring back the trophy back, but just great experience for everyone.
And the people of India? Cricket mad? Explain to the people what you go through when you go. Because I can tell you from our point of view, but your point of view is what I want to hear as a young person. Talk us through your experience of India and the cricket craziness.
Oh, you know, like you think of people don't know you, and then you get to India, get to the airport, and everyone's just running, saying selfie. They don't even ask sometimes. They just take their phones out of their pockets and then selfie. It's quite amazing, though, to see that women's cricket is getting recognized. Obviously, India is a big thing. It's man and woman. Just amazing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Incredible. And we do have a prize for you from one of our SuperSport schools partners in Takealot. It's a 1,500 Rand coupon for you to spend at any Takealot. So congratulations. Here for me.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thanks.
Cha-ching.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Can I get something from Takealot, me?
Sorry. Me.
So anything that you just want to leave us with?
I'd say my teammates, stay in city, you know, not only me, also you guys can do it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Karabo. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio, man. Thank you so much.
Woo! Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Wow. And that is it for the top 3 of our class of 2025. What a way to wrap it up, gentlemen. What a way to wrap it up.